And then we're sitting down, and then as soon as she said that, stuff starts coming in the sky. And
we're going to set her stuff up.
And before I left the other day too, we saw something in the sky and it was flashing, it was pulsating. And a plane came across and it was a lot higher than the plane, and it was going up into the atmosphere but still blinking on the way.
It says it's on the left.
Your destination is on the left.
Oh, okay. There's everybody right there.
That's probably 24. Yeah, that's that. Right here. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
And then
How's it going?
Hey, nice to see you. We saw it like it had a tail when it was over here. It was lower in the atmosphere. Then as it was going across, it was slowly climbing upwards, flashing the whole time. And yeah, it's just crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then because it's during the day too, you see a little bit more colour and a little bit more of the
We love the
dimension to it.
daytime. We love the daytime.
Yeah. We'll have to do some daytime sky watches, I think.
Oh,
Well,
Well, they're so
We're here.
interesting. The colors and the shapes, and you just see so much more with the daytime stuff.
And when I started, I know Steve felt it beside me, but I felt this overwhelming kind of tingling sensation. And I'm like, just relax. It's maybe because you're a bit nervous or you're a bit excited. And as I was doing the meditation, I could hear something say hello to me. I'm like, someone's trying to talk beside me. They're feeling a bit of a tingling and they're trying to communicate with me, but you're not supposed to when you're doing the meditation. So just tried to relax myself further, and then I heard another really strong hello towards me, and this time it was very, very defined. I could really hear it, and I started freaking out because I thought, this is my first sky watching experience and something's trying to talk to me when we're just going out in the field. So in my head I was saying back to it, look, this is my first sky watch. I'm trying to calm myself, but I found it quite difficult, and now and again it kept saying to me, relax, keep breathing, and just now and again it'd say relax and breathe, and then I feel it like leave the area, and then that feeling went, that nervousness and that shaky feeling that I was experiencing. And when I opened my eyes and I looked at Steve beside me, he was kind of, you could tell that he was in the same mind frame as me. We could barely speak, and yeah, it was very intense. A lot of stuff happened at night time. It did during the day as well, but I think you can disregard it a little bit more. But at night time, when your parents are asleep and the house is quiet, and they used to come to our windows, and first they'd come to our windows and we'd see light there, or then you could hear them approaching from the hallway. And my brother, they would come as like a grandma, and they would come to us regularly to see what form that they could come in so they didn't scare us as much. And the beings that came to me and my brother, they're not greys. I don't see them as greys, but they're like beings that are either very tall or very short, have those big heads, those big black eyes, but their skin's very dark. They don't seem to talk to you. They're the ones that talk to you by telepathy, and the small ones would be the workers and be collecting bits and pieces, but they can communicate with you, and they do have an intelligence. They seem to just be there in like a quieter role. And but we saw a variety of things, so it wasn't necessarily those beings all the time, but our parents used to find handprints on the window, like to that degree. Wow. And we'd have intercoms to try and speak to our parents at night time if something happened, but of course those ways to communicate don't work. There's normally like an interference that happens, or it's like something comes over your house and your parents wake up, and you can't, that line of support that you normally have isn't there, so you do feel very alone. As soon as I felt that the entity left, that feeling left me, and I could feel the whole presence shift, but the voices kind of stayed with me, that kind of calming presence that told me to breathe and that it was okay. and I thought it was a very interesting, that it was communicating back to me, and it could tell that I wasn't in the right mind frame to speak back to it. But yeah, just that small communication was really nice.